Thank you for joining us for the New Ways for Families Decision Skills Class Instructors Training with Bill Eddy. This webinar qualifies you to teach the New Ways Decision Skills class, but does not qualify you to train others in the method. New Ways for Families is a method that teaches basic conflict resolution skills to parents going through separation and divorce, and then it assists those parents in teaching these same skills to their children. New Ways for Families is being implemented in family courts across the United States and in Canada.
So let's talk about New Ways for Families overall. New Ways for Families as a general method was started in the San Diego family courts in 2009. And we had about 30 cases and were able to keep them basically out of court by learning the skills that we've now reduced into this overview of what we're going to do in this 90-minute webinar. Understanding high conflict thinking, and that's important so that you know what to do and what not to do. And keep in mind, if you're doing a class with potentially high conflict people together, they often get triggered by things a class instructor says or other participants say. So we want you to understand the thinking and how to manage and avoid conflicts to the extent possible. Then I'm going to talk about the principles of New Ways for Families. We're going to talk about the structure of the decision skills class, because it's very structured. And then we'll talk about presenting the class and discussing the exercises with the students in the class. We'll talk also about resistance, how to manage that, and difficult behavior, because it's common with high conflict people. If it's part of their personality, then they carry this behavior and this resistance into each relationship, including with classmates and instructors. So let's talk in general terms about working with the class and working with resistance. High conflict people tend to have a lot of resistance to things that will help them. Their resistance may show up in challenges to you as the instructor. They may show up as disagreements with someone else's answer, resistance to doing the exercises. So be prepared for resistance. And think of doing what I call the two-step. Step one is to connect with them with empathy, attention, and respect for their concerns. This tends to calm them down. Say, I understand your concern about that. Or I respect your point of view. Or tell me more what you're thinking on that subject. So something that shows empathy, attention, or respect. Then number two, educate them. Say, the reason for this is, or you may not realize, but, or there's another way to look at this, or you might be right, it's up to you. So for example, if people say, I don't want to do this,